As promised, the comparison video here, I've added a third one into this, but we've got the Bose, we've got the Kokoon, which I just got, I think, a week or two ago, and then the MPOW, and so I just put this one in here for comparison. So let's just start off with a weight comparison. I mean, you know, comfort is obviously key and king when you're dealing with headphones. So the MPOWs are 9.1 ounce, the Kokoon, a little bit more robust, and these are 12.2 ounces, and then finally the Bose. Let's see what these guys are. 8.1, so surprisingly very lightweight, relatively speaking. So the MPOW is very inexpensive. They're affordable. I have some of the workout ones that I love. These not quite as comfortable. The ear cuff here is a little bit smaller, and so depending on the size of your ears and how soft your ear cartilage is, this can be a little bit uncomfortable. Doesn't have the noise canceling properties that these two have, and so if you're looking for something cheap and expensive, I actually gave these to my daughter, and she generally wears them when she works out at the college. But anyways, the main heart of the comparison is these two guys right here. And so we've got the Kokoon, which I waited for almost 3 years for these guys to come out, and you can see they've got some sensing apparatus in there. These actually float, and so they're relatively comfortable. These actually rubs on the top of my one of my ears and gets a little bit irritating at times, but the headset is very comfortable. The low profile is really key. I can sleep on the side here and lay on the side, and it's much more comfortable. The Bose, not so much. I mean, they are still relatively low profile, but it's just the structure of the hinge here makes it a little bit less comfortable, and also the ear cup. Obviously, we've got a much more rigid plastic compared to the softer cloth fabric here. So overall, you know, I think the Kokoon does a pretty good job with noise cancellation. I do like the Bose better though, particularly for flying. I do a fair amount of travel as an entrepreneur, and these are my go-to. I'm going to take a few trips here in the next couple weeks with these guys. Just there's an app that I've been exploring with Kokoon in terms of meditation and feedback, and so I'm curious to see as the company grows and evolves whether or not that'll be helpful. I have some favorite meditations that I use. A Calm, Headspace, Waking Up with Sam Harris, but you can see the Kokoon, and these are surprisingly comfortable, but a little bit heavier weight. The case isn't really much of a selling feature here. You can see the Kokoon is a bit bigger than the Bose, but I mean, it's a case, so whoop-de-doo. I mean, it's not a huge selling point on either cord. So there's no strap. There's no strap to attach this. I mean, I typically will clip this to my bag if I just have one single bag to travel with this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this in terms of where I'm going to keep it. But anyway, so that's just an overall comparison of the two headsets. Overall, you know, hands down, cost-wise, quality-wise, I still think Bose is probably a better choice. I know the Bose has now come out with a bunch of color schemes to make it customizable and personable, so I'll be curious to see how that drives their sales. But overall, you know, I think you're not going to go wrong with either of these. Although the shipping issue with the Kokoon, their Kickstarter campaign, I think launched in 2015 or 16, I don't remember the exact date, but these just came in the mail within the last couple weeks, so I waited a long time for these. Hopefully their shipping will be much better and much more robust in the future to deliver these on a more timely fashion. So let me know if you have any questions. Have a fantastic week. Be sure to subscribe and like the video if you found value here. Talk to you soon.